Okay. All right. All right. At my parents' house for the holidays, but you know what? I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. All right. I want to at least hear what Coach had to say about this game. All right, chat. Got it working finally.
I guess you can live with Jeremy's defense on Maxey there on the three at the end. Looked like he was on him pretty good. Just a good shot by Maxey.
Great shot.
So I missed, like I said, I missed some of the game, but you guys said my boy Sohan struggled with Maxey. Won't be surprised by that. Maxey's a pretty doggone good player. So W streamer, W stream. Thanks, guys. I mean, this isn't a W stream, but thank you.
Shot by him, and a lot of plays leading up to that I probably would have more issues with. But that is a tough one. Some of those guys that are really good on live ball dribble.
It's Primo's birthday. Happy birthday, Primo.
To stay up in that pickup point, because that is what they're trying to do when they try to dip you like that in rhythm. But Jeremy guarded his butt off tonight.
Anything in particular that you were referring to leading up to that play, the breakdown?
Yeah, I thought their physicality got to us throughout the game, especially early on. Thought they pushed it off spots. We didn't have strong catches. Kept us out of sync. Played a lot of late clock. So some of those things we just could not really find a rhythm offensively, I thought.
It's like I'm reading the chat. Big Sean says it's like this particular game was questionably coached in the end by Mitch, which is okay. He's going to have some games where he slips up just like a player, right? We had Mitch Johnson call a perfect game just two games ago. The game that went to overtime. He did a phenomenal job, so that's okay. But you said, but on the other end, if Pop was still coaching, we certainly have a losing record. Got to take bitter with the sweet. That's not true. I don't think that we have a losing record with Pop. I think we have the same record. Pretty close, or the same record. I don't think. He said facts? That's not a fact. We don't have a losing record with Pop. We were already, what was the record when Pop went out? We were already near 500, right? We would have stayed 500. But no, Mitch Johnson has done a phenomenal job. 3-5. Yeah, we were 500. And just about 500. So whatever. We've been 500 all year. Exactly.
Give them credit. It was a big part of what they did to us, not just us missing shots. And then when we did miss shots, he had 3 offensive rebounds.
Did you get an explanation
I'm not
on
comfortable,
the
guys.
Drummond ejection, Victor flop, no call?
I just got that. And there was a lot going on. And yeah, I didn't get a lot other than that was what was the call.
What did they ask him?
It was a big part of what they did to us, not just us missing shots. And then when we did miss shots, he had 3 offensive rebounds.
Did you get an explanation on the Drummond ejection, Victor flop, no call?
I just got
The Drummond. Did you get any word on the Drummond ejection, Wemby flop, no call? I feel like in that play in particular, Wemby might have flopped a little bit, but he also got his foot stepped on, which caused him to. I mean, it's undeniable foul, so it is what it is. Where are you sitting, Clan? On the floor.
that. And there was a lot going on. And yeah, I didn't get a lot other than that was what the call was.
Victor had 7 blocks in the first half, obviously just 1 in the second. Did you see the Sixers going away from him in the second half, like trying to avoid what he was doing?
Yeah, and they made shots. You know, I think when you make shots, it always helps give confidence to your team in the space, and so that helped them space the floor, I think. But yeah, that I didn't notice anything tremendous other than they spaced the floor better and they made shots. But I think, you know, they probably had some of those shots the first half missed.
What time is that game? 12 Eastern? I want to make sure I don't miss it. Let me know, chat. 12 Eastern? 11 Central? Let me know.
You think Victor is better at provoking the fall from the opponents?
I'm sorry, can you
You
repeat?
think Victor is better at provoking the fall?
Man, look like he's in the pantry. Man, for real. I'm up against this wall or against this door. I don't know where else I could really sit in this room though. There's no real place I could sit other than right here. Kind of the most comfortable. I have a mattress on the floor, but like, I mean, I could sit like a high school girl in the 90s. Belly down with my legs flopping behind me. Like, all right, guys, let's talk about Let's talk about some Spurs. Squirrel my hair. Where's Mika? She's in my sister's room.
Provoking, like getting the
No,
I think he's playing with
It's
more
where my
force.
hair-
Yes, I think there's still a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah, flopping really isn't associated with him. Were you surprised that they were accusing him of that and the fans were on him so much?
Well, it's
Sixers fans, dude. Do not recall. Okay, it's not that I've seen every single press conference, okay, but we do see a lot of them, right? Like we go live a lot and talk about these. I do not recall our coach Popovich, that is, being asked about fans' reaction to something. That shows you how bad Sixers fans are. This isn't a day later. This isn't like he's had a day to see social media and how they've reacted to it, which I don't know if Mitch Johnson would even care about that. But like, this isn't like us talking about it to see how the fans react. The fact that right after the game, they're like, those fans, what did you think about it? That is horrible. How bad were they? That's how I'm laying down right now. Just JK. No, it's okay. Sorry if you laying down like that, man. Ain't nobody judging you here. This is a judgment-free zone. Free zone. A little late. Man, that's terrible. That's terrible.
It's a lot going on. Teams are trying to be physical with him. At times before the ball's in play, he's just trying to get to a spot and people are already pushing him, and he should be allowed to get to a spot. So that's a part of the conversation. And then, there's physicality once the play happens. I actually think the one they called a flop on, I haven't seen it. I was told he just tripped over his foot. I don't think it was a foul on them, and I don't think it was a flop. So, again, a lot going on. I got way more to deal with than that.
That's what I was saying. I didn't think it was really that much of a flop. You might exaggerate a little bit, but not really. It wasn't a flop. Wemby does not flop. As much as I watch, and I am not one to sit here and say like, just be biased, because I think some people said Spurs fans are just biased. Wemby doesn't flop. We've seen floppers, okay? Manu Ginobili's my favorite player of all time. That boy flopped. Now that's a flopper. If somebody said Manu Ginobili flops, I'm not going to defend that. He flops. Still one of the greatest ever. That boy flops.
But that's kind of how I saw it up to this point.
When they kind of made a run out of took over the way you guys kind of made your run, and then late in the fourth quarter, and kind of got back into it. Just how you guys kind of stuck with it.
Yeah, I just thought, honestly, I thought we were decisive and aggressive. I think a lot of times in this game, when
that Manu Harden double flop. Oh my God. Yeah, now he will flop.
you're those two things, you usually get a little bit of the rub, whether the shots go in or you get a whistle or you get, things go your way. And I thought, they were more aggressive than us for more of the 48 tonight.
How did Embiid's injection affect the game in just terms of how it opened the floor for them to see?
It didn't affect anything. Embiid's trash. I think that's what he's about to say.
Yeah, it definitely changed probably some of their scheme and style because of that, like you said. And they made some shots that helped. I think if they missed some shots, then probably would have hurt them. I didn't think we did a great job, like I said earlier, just about dealing with the physicality and trying to impose our will. I think we had 30 points in the paint. And when you got 30 points in the paint, then 3 second chance points, and don't shoot the ball well, you're going to be uphill sledging for a while. We made some timely shots.
We get into why Castle only got 13 minutes. Can someone explain that to me? Any explanation for that? He has 17 points during those 13 minutes. I think if you wanted to criticize Mitch, maybe, yeah, I think that's a good thing to criticize him on. Unless Castle was like still dealing with that little bit of injury he had, but looked fine. He just didn't play him. No.
Shots to kind of get back in the game, but we probably didn't play well enough to deserve to win the game.
I'm sorry, when you see this team right now, they head to the Christmas holiday, and what this team in terms of the cohesiveness and trying to get pieces.
Drummond calling Wemby soft. Did that happen? It was crazy seeing Drummond talking like that to Wemby, not gonna lie. Wait, he said that in the... Oh yeah, he did? Like, watch the clip. All right. I'm gonna go back and take a look at that after this segment. Wemby just look at him funny. Wemby is not soft. Watch how Wemby reacts. All right.
They're starting to kind of gel with this team right now.
I think so.
You think the 76ers hate Wemby? I wonder if they have something against Wemby. Because I saw 76ers fans talking crazy last year. After Embiid dropped like 70, they were like really nasty towards us. Yes? Huh.
You know, I think this is the third team.
We don't even think about
I think
that.
this is the third game with that full group, and we're still trying to find continuity, rhythm, certain combinations, but they are playing well. And the fact that we could play this close of a game with not playing that well in our standards, I guess would be a little bit of a silver lining.
Thanks, Mitch.
Thank you.
All right, there's that. All right. I guess we'll move into the next order of business, and that's seeing what you guys talking about, the whole your soft thing. All right. In a second.